they're still the same person. Have you not realized? Since they joined your company, they are still the same people. Same people. Don't scroll yet. My name is Dr. Ofweneke, a leadership and a mindset coach. If your staff has or have not grown in any way, then you have failed as a leader. If your employee or your junior staff has not grown in any way, you have failed as a leader. Highlight in bold, italics, put it in red. You have failed as a leader. One of the words I still remember from when I hosted Peter Duarte on my podcast, Lessons at 30 with Dr. Ofweneke. There's something he said, as a leader, as you're moving, you must always make sure you're checking your back to make sure that the people you're leading are following you. Some of you, you're now doing your master's, your PhD. And the most qualified person in your team has a diploma. You have failed. You have moved houses from a 2-bedroom to a 3-bedroom to a mansionette to a gated estate. But your staff are still living in bedsitters and 1-bedrooms. You have failed as a boss. You have read 4 books this year already. Yet your staff, the only thing they're reading is WhatsApp status. You have failed as a leader. If your growth cannot be reflected by the growth of your staff in any kind of way, and I'm telling you this as a manager, you have to learn as a leader. You must learn as you invest in yourself. You must also invest in the growth of the people behind you. And there's no reward when you're the only village champion in your office. There's no reward. In fact, as a manager and as a leader, you are at more risk if you're the only one who knows things and your staff does not think, because who and how will you delegate staff? As you grow, you must make sure you grow with your people. You cannot be the only one growing. Otherwise, you put in too much burden on your people that are following behind you, because you are growing, you're heading. Every day you're improving yourself, but your staff are remaining the same people. For me, I keep on challenging my people in the office. Read books. I am reading this book. Read it as well. Go for driving school. Go do this. Get a certificate on this. It is actually easier for me as a leader in my company when I'm growing with my people, because I don't need to spend a whole 1 hour breaking down a vision. I just need to say, guys, this is the road plan. This is the route. This is where we're going. Then I leave the office. But because they have improved themselves, their intellectual level, their research, it is easier for them to borrow, and it is easier for them to bite into the vision that I've sold into them. All right? I drive a good car, and I thank God for that. But until the day I see my staff driving is the day I will rest. I cannot be the only person driving in the company. I have not failed, and I'm not admitting I've failed. But for me, as long as it's an objective, I must be able to achieve it. I want to move to a gated estate myself, a comfortable place where I can read my books in a garden. But I'm also very keen to make sure that even my people, they can also, even if they'll not be my neighbors, but at least they can afford a safer environment for them and their family. It is all in the mind. It is all psychological. So what benefits you as a leader and as a manager, as a boss? You just want to be the smart one in the room. So what? You want to be the one driving the best car in the room. So what? So the only thing you want to do is give your small boys and staff in the office responsibility of going to wash your car, so that they can brag, nilikuwa naosha gari ya bosi. What kind of accolades are those? If you hear your staff wants to get married, support them. They are growing in their personal life. All right? If your staff wants to improve their education, support them. If you cannot pay for their school fees, at least pay for their Uber, pay for their Bolt, pay for their taxi. If your staff wants to move to a better environment, check very well. If the company finances can allow, give him some small pay rise. Give us some small pay rise. See how it's going to work out for them. My name is Dr. Ofweneke, a leadership and a mindset coach.